Hello friends and welcome to my channel The Mumbai Monsieur. Last time we had spoken about my 3 watch collection. I'm sporting my local Tissot watch on a NATO band which is probably matching my t-shirt today. But today we are not going to talk about watches. Today we are going to talk about my 3 fountain pen collection. Now this is the set of fountain pens that I own. This is my leather pen line case that I carry on a daily basis, and these are the 3 fountain pens that I have. Starting with the first one, that's the Faber-Castell Hexo. It's called Hexo probably because it has got a hexagonal shape on the body. The body is made up of plastic with a aluminum kind of coating on it, so it's quite light in weight but yet sturdy. The section or the grip, as you might call it, is quite girthy. It's a cartridge converter filling mechanism in this, and it has got a stainless steel medium nib. The clip of the pen is quite stiff, but the bottom is slightly bent, so it's easy to pop in and pop out, and there's a Faber-Castell logo on the top of the pen. The second one that we have is a bit more interesting. It's the Lamy 2000, the classical cigar shaped pen. The body is made up of Maclaron. This is the only metal part that is there in the body with a 14 karat gold nib. The clip of the pen has got a slight bit of pusher, so again it's easy to pop in and pop out of the pocket. And the filling mechanism is a piston filler, so you just have to unscrew the piston over here and the piston goes down. You dip the pen in the ink bottle and you screw the piston back and you pull it out and the pen is filled. It has got a slight ink window which I don't think the camera can catch it, which shows how much of the ink is there in the pen. Now this pen looks quite futuristic among all the lot that I have, and it might surprise you to know that this pen was released in 1960s. So just think that how futuristic it must be then, because even now it looks quite futuristic. It's inspired probably from the Bauhaus movement that was going on then. So it's called the Bauhaus movement design. And the third one that we have is probably more well known or more easily recognized, is the Montblanc Meisterstück 149. Again, a classical cigar shaped pen with expensive polished resin and the gold trims, and of course the proverbial white star of the Montblanc. It's a screw down pen again with a piston filling mechanism like in Lamy, and this too has got some ink windows over here which are not visible clearly because the ink is filled right now. It's a 18 karat gold nib. It's a 9 size nib, so the largest nib that you have. Two of the pen are fine over here and one of them is medium. I usually use those fine pens for everyday writing, and medium too is a good note scribbler. I'll make a writing sample of all of these 3 pens so you could get a fair idea of how they write and how they perform. Montblanc happens to be the most expensive. This pen screams money. The moment you put it in the pocket, this much part pops out, and anybody who knows about pens would know that this is an expensive pen lying in the pocket, usually used by the businessmen or the diplomats all over the world. Lamy comparatively is less expensive, but still I would say it's mid section or in a midway as far as the pricing goes, and Hexo is by far the most inexpensive pen. All the 3 are German made pens, and they are all super smooth writers and quite wet writers, I would say, which will be quite evident in the writing samples as well. So do check out the writing samples, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.
Okay, so we are going to do the writing sample now. We begin with the Faber Castell Hexo. It's a medium nib and the ink is Waterman blue black. Some line variations. Super wet. The other one is Lamy 2000. It's a fine nib and the ink is Pilot Suzuku Asagao. Again some line variations. Again quite a wet pen. And lastly the Montblanc 149. It's again a fine nib and the ink is Geherba Sapphire Blue. Bit of feedback there. Quite wet. So that's there, your writing sample for all the 3 pens that we have just spoken about. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a nice day.